4, 3, 2, 1. Check, check, check. All right, thank you. Kiddos, at this time, you can use the stairs in either side or the middle to come on up to your spots for dance. Here, here's fine. Sorry. Hi, thanks, Derek. All right. My name is Mrs. Stoppleworth. I'm the middle school music director. Welcome so much to our show tonight. It's a blessing to spend this lovely evening with you. The first tune that we performed was called Dance, and it featured some very fancy, what we would call body percussion. We had to work very hard on that, and it's still tricky for some of us to do those moves. So, but it was a fun piece to work on at the end of the year. You're going to notice I have both choirs performed combined, for our whole evening tonight. Just kind of kicks up the energy a little bit and brings us together at the end of the year to celebrate some of our last time together before we all go home for the summer. This group behind me now is all of our 8th grade singers, and I'd like to take this moment to just give our 8th graders a round of applause for being singers in our middle school and leaders. And I would especially like to recognize any of the 8th graders on stage, I'll get out of the way a little bit here, who have been in choir for both years, 2 years. So if you have been in choir for 2 years, will you just give the audience a quick wave? Can we give them a round of applause? Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being in middle school choir. It means a lot to me to have gotten to spend that time with you and do all the fun stuff we get to do together in class. So you'll be very missed. This time of year it gets very hard to let my 8th graders go. The piece they're about to sing for you is called Flyaway Home. It is our 8th grade celebration song. We don't graduate in 8th grade, but we do celebrate 8th grade, the end of 8th grade and moving on to high school. They will be doing a ceremony on Monday, May 19th. To celebrate that, and that's open to the public, to their families, and the 8th grade singers behind me will sing this piece. They're using music tonight. It's kind of like their practice. We'll continue to work on it for the next week and a half, and then they'll perform it again on the 19th. But we hope you enjoy this piece from our combined 8th grade choir, and it is called Flyaway Home. To tell you, there's a recording I need you to play for me, Derek. It's right on the desktop. Sorry. Flyaway Home. Thank you. tonight's concert is not only a concert, but it's also our award event. So we do give some awards here for middle school choir. And I would like to recognize a few students in the room for their achievements this year. The first group, I'm going to grab my cowboy bag here. I got to go to Nashville with the high school choir in April. Coolest thing ever. And so I look forward someday to our middle schoolers being older and maybe getting to travel somewhere cool together like that. We had a few students who back in January attended an honor choir at NDSCS, and we haven't had a concert to recognize them at since then, but they also get these really sweet medals for participating in that honor choir. So I'm going to read their names, and kiddos, when I read your name, you can come up and just line up right here, okay? And I'll make sure that all of you get a quick medal for that. So our first student who attended NDSCS honor choir this year is Haley Helgeson. Coming up, Haley. Chloe is Molly. Madison Kurowski. Sydney Erdman. Chloe Polly. Sapphire Olson. Rhapsody Lundsetter. Chelsea Puff. And Elena Thomas. I'm going to go ahead and give the girls their medals, and then I'll have the gentlemen come up, okay? All right, and then we'll have the gentleman who attended NDSCS Honor Choir do the same. If you would come up when I call your name. Oh, this poor fellow was sick on the day of the event, and he had practiced and been ready to go, and then he didn't actually get to go. We're still going to recognize him with the other gentleman, and that would be Reed Kosowski. Come on up, Reed. Bentley Book. Coda Speakermeyer. Parker Kern. Wesley Brown. Mason Bird. Beckett Mancoda. Wyatt Cherry. Aiden Henningsen. Bentley Foster is sick. And Jacoby Dodge. I'm going to move on to my nominated awards. I have two different types of awards that I give for junior high choir, for middle school choir. I do a Husky Singer Award, and the students do help nominate for this award. They can self-nominate as well, but I can also nominate and ultimately make the choices about who is a Husky singer. Husky singers, what I tell the kids is, I want you to nominate people who, when you're sitting next to them or sitting near them, you sing better. Either that's because they sing nice and strong and confidently. Maybe that's because they have a great attitude. and they motivate you. It could be a variety of different things. They might have different strengths and weaknesses, but in some way, they are a leader in our choir. They're making our choir a better place to be. They're making our choir more successful. And after students nominate for this, I go back through and compare to what I've seen in choir and the things that I've noticed, and I have my list of Husky singers. So same thing, I'm going to have these students come and line up on the edge of the stage. After I do this award, the final award and kind of the highest award that I give for junior high choir is called Outstanding Vocalist. And that award just really goes to my best of my best singers, the kids who have worked hard, who have gone above and beyond this year and have really just hit it home. So that one will come right after. This is our Husky Singer Award right now. And our first Husky singer this year is Natalia Kaler. I nominated Natalia for her awesome, positive spirit and encouraging attitude in choir, as well as her beautiful singing abilities. And you're going to hear a little solo from her, a little duo in our show tonight, so you pay attention. Congratulations. Go back to your seat. Yes. My next Husky singer is Nevaeh Divine. Nevaeh is not only really responsible and dependable. If I need a helper, I know I can count on Nevaeh. She's a beautiful voice, is an anchor in our choir, and she's a very encouraging and kind person. Congratulations, Nevaeh. My next Husky singer, this is a fun one for me because she didn't sing in 7th grade and then she joined us in 8th grade and turned out to be a force of nature with a wonderful voice that added so much to our choir. I love that. If you have a kiddo that didn't sing in 7th grade, but you think you could get him to join in 8th grade, do it. You can always come to choir. 7th graders, you can encourage your friends to join us. They can always come to choir. And sometimes it turns out to be one of the best, like it did with this kid. And this is Kalia Hansey. Thank you. Thanks for being in choir. My next Husky singer is Zephyr Hootie. And you guys are going to understand quickly that Zephyr brings the party to class. There are some kids who just make it really fun to be in the classroom every day, and yeah, Zephyr would be one of those kids. She also has a nickname for me. Tell them what you call me.
Mrs. Stoppyworth.
Mrs. Stoppyworth, I don't know. But I am going to miss being called Mrs. Stoppyworth, oddly enough, next year. So thank you always for your fun and bright spirit in the classroom, Zephyr. Congratulations. This singer is a talented musician, and I've seen, if I could have a most improved award, and I could, but this person would be a great nominee for that as well. Knowing them as a younger person, the singing has come so far, in the confidence in singing, all the way to being on stage and performing in big musicals and taking on bigger parts. I see her working so hard. She knows more about musical theater than I will ever know in my lifetime, and that's no joke. Fun fact, Mrs. Stoppworth has never been in a musical. So this kid is already miles ahead of me, and this is Haley Huffman. Congratulations. Oh, you can come. Great work. Thank you. Congratulations. All right. I have a 7th grader here. I think my first 7th grader of the bunch. And this gal, I went to her and I said, you have to be in choir. She has a super strong voice, a super focused attitude, and she pulls people in with that focus and that strength. That's how I see her in our choir. And she brings so much. She brings so much power and beautiful voice, and that is Chloe Polly. This young gal is an 8th grader. She's an incredibly hard worker who has continued to push herself out of her comfort zone year after year and try new things. This year she went to our honor choir at NDSCS. And I see her, she's very talented, and the difference between being talented and being an outstanding singer is being willing to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And more, I see the student doing that, and I'm incredibly proud of their improvement and of the direction they're heading, and that is Chloe as Molly. Just a couple more Husky singers, and then we'll move on to our outstanding vocalists. I have another 7th grader here, and this one was nominated by a lot of her peers, and it kind of gave me a moment where I was like, interesting. I really think, not only brings a nice, strong voice to the choir, but also just a really fun and positive, encouraging attitude, and that is Isla Casti. Yeah. You're so much taller than me.
Alltså feel that.
Cheater. Nice work, Isla. Yeah. I always tell the 6th graders they're my favorites because they're still shorter than me. Okay, a student who's not only new to choir this year, but new to our school. And it's so fun when we get a student from a new district that adds so much. This student was nominated by a lot of her peers as well, and she was so sweet because when we were nominating, she was like, can I nominate everyone? I really feel like everybody deserves, they know who they are. I really feel like everybody deserves recognition in some way, and I was like, you're absolutely right, and that attitude is exactly the attitude of a Husky singer, and that's Lydia Anderson. Congratulations, Lydia. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. I know I take a moment with these awards, but it's fun to really celebrate my kids, so thank you for being patient with me. All right, this gal again, another really outstanding musician, both band and choir. You're going to hear her sing a solo tonight, and you're going to know exactly why she's one of our Husky singers when you do. And this is Rhapsody Lundsetter. Congratulations. My last gal, then I've got a couple of guys, and then again our outstanding vocalists. My last gal is a 7th grade gal, also new to our district this year, and when we heard her sing for the first time at karaoke on the first day of school, we were like, holy schmoly, what in the heavens just walked into our room? It was gorgeous, and she's continued to use that beautiful voice for good. You're going to hear her sing a solo tonight as well, and that is Chelsea Puff. Congratulations, Chelsea. Thank you. All right, looks like I've got 4 gentlemen here and then our outstanding vocalists. Our first kiddo is sick today, we learned, and that's Bentley Foster. Bentley's awesome. Okay, well, how about I give it to him in school, like next week? They're too excited. Okay, Bentley Foster's a really lovely kid, and he's an incredibly hard worker in choir, and he's so helpful. The other day, one of the girls in guitar class dropped half a slice of pizza on the floor, walked away, and he was the one kid who stopped and picked up this girl's half-eaten slice of pizza and put it in the trash with his bare hands. And you gotta love a kid who's willing to do something like that. Yeah. But beyond that, he's always focused, he's always singing hard, and he's always up for whatever I throw his way. So yay, Bentley, we love ya, we'll get you your award later. All right, this fella always manages to keep his focus no matter what's going on around him. He has a beautiful voice, steady and consistent, gentle and kind, and that is J.J. Lopez Hall. is going down in fame. No backflips on this stage, JJ. Can you do a backflip?
On trampoline.
Oh, okay. Oh, on the trampoline. Okay. Whew, that was close. Congrats. All right. Good. All right, couple more gentlemen here, 2 7th graders. This fellow here, when the kids nominated, they gave him a couple of throws, and I thought that was very well deserved from his peers. You're going to hear him sing in a trio up here at the microphone tonight. So a strong voice, a lovely guy that gets along with his classmates, and again, like my friends JJ, and they managed to stay focused and add to the choir always. And that is Trey Kappas. Congratulations, Trey, and thank you. All right. And my last Husky singer is another 7th grade gentleman who always sings confidently, is always focused, will always go down in my mind as Lord Farquaad, and I will always think of him. But when I was doing small groups, and I needed another tenor here and another tenor there, this was the kid I kept going to because he's got it. He sings strong, he learns quick, and he's happy to be in another group. He's like, throw me in, coach. Every time I need this kid, he is there. And that is Bentley Book. No! Oh, he's at National Archery in, where are they? Kentucky. Yeah, so, okay, congrats, Bentley Book. We'll get this to you later. All right, outstanding vocalists, I have 4 of them. And again, these are kids who have made outstanding achievements throughout their year here as a middle school vocalist. My first one has attended state honor choir once in her year. She attended NDSCS honor choir this year. She will have a solo in the final piece you're going to hear here tonight. And when you hear, our 8th grade group or whatever, this beautiful voice always stands out. She can always hit a harmony. It's gorgeous. She's on it. And I know she's going to keep achieving great things in choir. I expect to see her name in the paper many times from this point forward. And that is Miss Sydney Erdman. Thank you. And I have 3 gentlemen with our Outstanding Vocalist Award. The only 7th grader, Outstanding Vocalist this year. It's tough as a 7th grader to make state honor choir, and that is a very big deal, but it was not surprising at all when we learned that he did. You'll hear him come up here and do a little Maui impersonation in a little bit. You'll see his character come through. You'll hear that strong and fabulous voice. And again, you'll understand why he's one of our outstanding vocalists. This is Jackson Bartles. Congratulations, Jackson.
Thank
You guys remember when I yelled at Isla for being taller than me?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, they don't stay shorter than me for very long when they come to the middle school. All right, my next one, this guy, again, attended state honor choir this year. An absolutely beautiful, gorgeous voice. You're going to hear him solo in Moana as well. And an absolute sweetheart at that. Just a lovely kid to be around, pulling everybody in the right direction all the time with his voice and with his character, and that is Damian Barrera. Congratulations. I love that my kids all know how to do that handshake. Where'd you guys learn how to do that? Okay, my last one. Okay, this kiddo went to NDSCS Honor Choir for the last several years. Okay, and he auditions for everything. He works very hard on these auditions, preparing solos, this, that, and the other thing. But where he really shone, where he was shining this year, and where he blew us all away, was in this magical performance of Beauty and the Beast. We saw him get up on that stage, and we went, holy schmoly, this is incredible. And this is a student who has to continue, and I know will continue, doing fabulous things, not only in choir and honor choirs and this and that, but also on stage in musical theater, and I look forward to it so much. And our last outstanding vocalist is Jacoby Dodge. How many of you saw Beauty and the Beast? Okay, you remember Gaston, right? So this is our Gaston. Congratulations, Jacoby. Okay. And with that said, thank you again for your patience and letting me celebrate some of our outstanding kiddos. I'm going to bring you, boys, I'm going to bring all of my kiddos back on stage and come to your Moana spots, please. We're going to finish up for you tonight with a big performance of Moana. Please note in your program, there are a lot of featured singers in this piece. Students, as you're coming on stage, please do so quietly. Shh, shh, shh. So those singers are listed in order. So as we're going through, you can kind of follow who's who. It's quite a few. Derek, we're going to leave this microphone on for this one. Kids will use this as a solo mic, okay? As well as the area mics. Oh, this one's on the desktop too. Thank you. Round of applause for my technician, Derek Bartnick. Thank you, Derek.
The sea, it calls me. I am the daughter of the village chief. We are descended from voyagers who found their way across the world. They call me. I've delivered us to where we are. I have journeyed farther. I am everything I've learned and more. Still it calls me. And the call isn't out there at all, it's inside me. It's like the tide, always flowing and rising. I will carry you here in my heart to remind me that one day I know the way. I am a
I wanna see. And no one leaves. No one leaves. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can grow in line. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside seems a different
happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui, breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? The tide, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary guy.
Hey, what has the arms and gold of the sky? You were running yay high.
The sky.
When the nights got cold, you stole you fly from down below.
Looking at him, yo. Oh, what's my last home, son? You're welcome. Stretch your days and bring you fun. Also, I harness the breeze. You're welcome. Fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome? The islands I pulled from the sea. Tell me you're great, it's okay, you're welcome. I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I couldn't kneel, I buried his guts. Started the tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin. It's a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at that minute, Maui just tickety tap. Ha, 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 hey! Well, anyway, you say you're welcome. The wonderful words you know. It's okay, you're welcome. I gotta go. It's okay to say you're welcome. 'Cause I'm gonna need that boat. Sailing away, away, you're welcome. 'Cause now we can't do anything but float. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you.
Tau te gata whalau, walauri nā. Ele tu e o sami te leo mai. Ala mai le lui tau te le, ta pena pena. Away, away, we said of course you'll find a brand new island everywhere we roam. Away, away, keep our island in our mind. And when it's time to find home, we know the way. We read the wind and the sky when the sun is high. We said
in the roast chicken phase of life.
So let's